All right, everyone, here we go. It's an all signs reading. Doesn't matter what your sign is. It's straight up energy reading. This is Venus in Libra. What is it? One word. Energy is loyalty. You got to decide whether you're in or whether you're out, who you're loyal to. You got to do it in a way that doesn't compromise your principles too much. This applies in the world. It applies in personal relationships. This is a soulmate reading, so I got somebody attached to you, somebody who's showing up. On the surface energy, I got the Six of Cups. It's crossed by the King of Wands. That's the DM side of this soulmate cycle. It always is. We call it the Burger King around here because they have to have it their way. But here it is. It's been coming up since I got here, but it was coming up long before then, that fire. All right? Underneath that is decision time. Somebody's, again, it's one of those things where I will tell you, try not to get offended. I know you're making a decision whether this energy is for you, but this energy is also making a decision whether you're for it or whether somebody else on their side is for them. I'm not sure. Both of your energies are here. You're both in the same boat. But for you, I've got a King of Wands showing up. And you got to decide whether you're in. I mean, you waited a long time, the Ace of Pentacles, for them to show up. There's your choices, right? Are you in? Or are you out? Are you on your own? Nine of Pentacles. It's a real clear pre-shuffle. And if you want it even more clear as to who's showing up, it's the Emperor. It's a powerful connection. What's coming in for this reading is an Emperor and Empress, divine, powerful fucking connection. All right? And I know you've been waiting for this person to wake up. You might already be in a relationship with this person. I don't know, but there's this energy provides the chance. Well, it provides the opportunity to make a decision, decide where your loyalties lie. You want only people around you that aren't toxic, people around you that don't make you feel bad, people around you that don't, that don't leave you, I don't know, looking for answers all the goddamn time, right? Something along those lines. It's that kind of energy. But I think the opportunity is provided here by Venus in Libra, but I think Pluto going direct plays a big role. And, I'm pretty sure, I haven't decided fully yet, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to pull that reading, Pluto direct, on Sunday. All right, we'll see. Right now, this is a very important energy because it's time to decide who we're loyal to, who and what we're loyal to, and why. We'll see where we go. Let's see. Let's find out why we're here. I think the incoming energy is very strong. Emperor and King of Wands came up. I mean, the universe wants to talk about whoever that Emperor / King of Wands is. It's an out-of-balance Emperor. It's probably somebody who ran from you. It doesn't have to be a love relationship. It could be, you could have a very strong, you'd be surprised how many people don't even know that the strong connection, the divine connection that they have with a family member or even a friend or something, I mean, it depends how much the easiest way to tell is how much they rattle you, I suppose. But, I mean, I don't know. Let's see. Or how much they challenge you would be a good way to spot it. Yeah. But anyway, card before the cuts. Why the fuck are we here? So why the fuck are we here? Let's find out. Yeah, something's about to pop off here. Ace of Wands. Something's about to pop off. Okay, we're here because somebody's about to show up. And I think it surprises you. I think you need to make... I don't know that you have all the time in the world. I think you may need to make a snap decision here. I don't know. Or somebody makes a snap decision toward it. I have no idea. Let's see. What comes after the cut? Hard to tell with one energy, but these back up the pre-shuffle usually. Oh, wow. This is a whole litany of energies, isn't it? It's like, I feel like the deck weighed like 20 pounds when I picked it up. I got a Page of Wands. After the cut, I've got a crossed by an Ace of Cups. I got a Five of Pentacles. And I got a Seven of Pentacles. Now I'm losing it. And then I've got these. Okay. I got somebody attached to you that's pulling up their big boy, big girl pants and finally making big decisions about who and what they love. Okay? I think they're making a big decision about you. All right? I don't think they lie. I think they feel bad that they left you out in the cold. Or that your relationship is out in the cold. I get that. I see they're making big butterfly decisions, and I see it's divinely guided. This is a divinely guided connection, there's no doubt, with the star there. All right, so let's shuffle the deck. Let's do this. Let's go. We're going to clarify with the witches, which randomly at the bottom has 5 pentacles. We got a relationship. Whoever this is, it's a relationship that's in the deep freeze right now. Okay? It doesn't necessarily mean it's not somebody in your life. It doesn't have to be a runner. Just take it as it resonates. But I will say there's lots of people in relationships that are in deep freeze, right? You know, I mean, so, you know, it is what it is. That's a good way to describe that energy. It's a relationship that's in a deep freeze. It's time to decide, you know. Somebody's deciding. I think in relation to you, somebody's deciding if they're loyal to what's keeping them from you, okay? More so than deciding whether they're loyal to you. I think they are. They're just having a hard time admitting it, right? But I think they're making some decisions on their side, whatever's keeping you apart, you know. Whatever it is. You got people with soul ties, family soul ties, where right now you got politics keeping them apart, right? There's huge there's a whole Reddit boards about it. You know, tons and tons of them, thousands of people not speaking to their parents because of this, and this. You know, it's time. It's one of those energies where I believe if I was pulling a reading for that person, the parent on the other side would be deciding if it's worth it. You know, if the estrangement is worth it, or if they're going to stand and double down on their beliefs. I don't know. I mean, it's just an example of this type of energy. I think Pluto is the real driver for it, but I think this is the loyalty aspect of it. And so Venus is always a powerful energy, right? Venus is a hot planet with a lot of pressure. All right, here we go. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, look at this fucker. You're here for a reason. This is going to be one of those readings. I should have had an extra banana. I got an extra banana, but I don't want to eat on video, so I'm just going to keep going. I'm on a roll here. I don't want to interrupt the energy. I could pause it, but, you know. It's timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. You know, again, this could be future influence for you. Right? It doesn't mean it's going to kick in right when Venus slides into Libra. Anyway, the overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table is 10 swords. Look at that bison. Feet crossed by the 8 of Pentacles. Just pay attention. It applies to you and somebody attached to you. Okay? It applies to the person that they're with or to you. It's a blanket statement, and I'm just going to say it. It's an energy that provides us the opportunity to figure out where we're beating a dead horse, or in this case, a dead bison. Okay, where we're beating a dead bison. We're putting in the work. Why? You know, I mean, it's got 10 swords in it. Why are we throwing it a birthday party? You know, I mean, it is what it is. Where would be? Well, the catchphrase is beating a dead horse, but in this case, it's a bison. So we get to decide where. It applies to you. It applies to everybody. You guys here in the love arena, in the soulmate cycle, I have a lot of faith. I'm starting to have a lot of faith in the DMs in the soulmate cycle. I'll be honest with you. I think this is nice energy. This is constructive energy, right? All right. The energy is providing it's a perfect web. It's providing the perfect backdrop to decide who they want to be loyal to. I believe they choose you. All right, let's find out. Here's the energy around your connection. Here's the 3D energies around this person. Here's their soul. Here's the hidden energy, message from the universe. Red with the energy of your connection. It might be just a message for you. I don't know. Right here's the potential final outcome. Your potential final outcome. I'll clarify everything, throw some universe cards at the end, and we'll probably extend this one. I like this energy. 10 swords. Yeah, where are we beating a dead horse? Oh, I already saw at the corner of it. I know what's here. It's the love geese. The energy around your connection. I saw that fucking blue rainbow when I flipped the deck around. Oh, fuck me. Incoming. Yeah, we got two soulmates coming together. Somebody's choosing you. Somebody's figured out on their side that they're flogging a dead horse. I mean, what card came out here told me immediately where they're realizing that something's over. Okay? And it's not over with you. It ain't over yet with you. I will tell you that. Whoever this is, it's not over. If it is a relationship you're actually in now, it may come back to life. These geese are ready to mate. Okay. 3D, what do we get? Energy around them in real life. IRL, as the kids like to say, I think, or used to at some point. I don't know what the kids say these days. I'm afraid of them. But anyway, 3D energies. See? What? Come on. What the fuck? Why am I your second favorite? What the fucking hell? 4 cups. What, somebody here in their life is disappointed. Somebody here in their life realizes, oh my God, my life is a dead bison. You know, again, this is their life. This is your connection. You see, when I say it's not over, well, this seems pretty shitty, their life. Your connection is the love geese. I mean, it's a rainbow of geese. It's incredible. The only thing it's missing is a fucking unicorn. We should draw little unicorn horns on these geese. All right. Their soul is here. It bookends your soul connection. Now, this I get. It's a snowy owl, right, who would probably eat these fuckers in 5 seconds. It is the Queen of Swords. Harsh realities, harsh feelings, anger. Somebody is, when I get the 5D, the energy primary energy flow is 5D to 3D. When I get that, for somebody else, I get harsh realities. I get somebody who's probably seething in anger, wakes up at 4 o'clock in the morning, just pissed off, thinking about whatever this is. Maybe even thinking about your connection. They get angry at themselves, and which in turn, because they're the Burger King, the King of Wands, they blame shift. It's always deflection and blame shift with the King of Wands. So they blame shift it back on whoever they're with, which makes it even worse in their life. Now they really see, oh, not only is it a crappy relationship that I'm in my life, but it prevented me from having a great relationship with Steve's viewer, right? So it's all their fault, right? It's like that. You come out smelling like a rose, or a couple of really clean geese, you know, one or the other. Okay? It's a bit of that. I wouldn't be surprised if during this transit, this person's very angry inside, carrying around a lot of anger. You gotta get that out. You can't carry around anger. As Don Henley once taught us a long time ago, it will eat you up inside. You can't do that. That's stress, causes illness. It's bad. All right, let it out. Whew. Okay, here we go. This is their life. Look at these colors. Look at this. And the soul is a harsh reality. You're the only ray of sunshine here. And it's got all rainbows and shit. And there's some karma here. Just like on The Magician, there's that black hole thing. There's karma. Lots of it's divine connection. What's the message from the universe? Might be talking to you. Page of Cups. There is a new beginning with this person if you want it. If you fucking want it. Look, I'm not. This energy. I can't predict free will. You know that. I'm not the warlock on the hill. But let's say for a moment I am the warlock on the hill. Let's just humor ourselves. I'm not. But let's say that I am. But I'm not, for the record. I will tell you, somebody here is definitely making some changes in their life. I would almost avoid free will and just say they are definitely making some changes. There is no way that I can see in this energy. There's no way out here. Somebody, the people in their life who make them feel this way, where the connections are this way, this person's gonna drop a house on them. They really are. They're gonna drop a tower on them, big time. They're gonna blame shift it all on them because you're coming out here. This is a message for you. It's red with the energy of your connection. I got a couple of rainbows here. You're the ray of sunshine here. It's obvious. You can see it from the cards. All right? So again, it's an energy that provides us the opportunity to decide where our loyalties are. And the beautiful thing about it is because Venus is involved, even if you're telling somebody to get lost, to fuck off, it's toxic, I don't want to have you around me anymore, it's very Shakespearean almost. It comes out really nice. Like they almost thank you for it in a way. I mean, it's, okay, so you break it up, okay, thank you. Bye-bye. You know, it's like that. You could call them stupid. You call them a fucking idiot. You get the fuck out of here. I never want to see you again. And they will thank you at the end. Blending it with Mercury and Scorpio is very, very nice. Very nice energy. Okay, so what's your final outcome here? I took a peek. I didn't know it was here. I swear to you. I swear to you I didn't know. I swear. I didn't look. I did not know it was there. All right, and it wanted to come out with 8 swords. They were stuck together. Honestly, that's your final outcome. Unbelievable. I swear to God, I did not know it was there. I talked about dropping a tower in their life, and it is a fucking tower. I love that. It's what I love about tarot. It's fantastic. Unreal. It's communication, but it might cause a problem for you in the sense that you're deciding. It's coming out this way not because it causes a problem for you per se when they reach out. It's coming out this way because you're both deciding where your loyalties lie. Okay? And they might conflict. If they do, don't get in 8 swords. If they don't conflict, and you're like, you want to give it another go with this person, the opportunity is there. Okay? All right. That's all I'll say about the 8 swords. I wanted to be on, in an effort to be honest, it wanted to come out with it, so I took it. But yeah, it's the Tower. I swear, unreal. Unfucking real. Yeah. All right. Let's go with the Lovers. That's fucking wild. All right. Let's see where we go. The Lovers. It'd be nice to get a Tower on the Lovers, but we don't have to. But maybe a star. A star comes after the Tower. That'd be nice. Universe, you got anything for me here? Okay. All right. I don't know. It's crossed by the Hangman. That's a powerful card. All right. Somebody coming off the fence here. This connection, a connection that's been on hold. Somebody now picked up the phone. Okay? Please hold for your soul connection. And then your soul connection picks up. And what's on top? The 9 of Cups. It's what you wanted. 9 of Cups. I got your energy attached to this. I got the DF side attached to this. Okay, some of you are enlightened DMs that are here. That's fine. But I've got most of my viewers are the DF side of things. I have your energy attached to this. It's what you wanted. Is there a but here? The 5 of Pentacles. That's a weird read. What's the bridging energy? You see, I told you. I fucking knew it. What did I say? I said it'd be great to get a Tower here. I did. There it is. Oh, fuck me. Oh, it's going to be one of those readings. I'm on a roll today. Oh, okay. It's what you wanted, but it may not be how you wanted it. Okay? Which might be why the 8 of Swords came out with the Tower and why the universe threw me another Tower. It's what you wanted, but it might not be how you wanted it. I don't know. I have no idea. That's going to play out 1,000 different ways for you guys. So what do you want me to say? I mean, you find your dream house, but it's in the Arctic. And you like palm trees. I mean, I don't know. That's a good example, I guess. I mean, it's what you wanted. You got all this tropical fruit here. I like tropical fruit. I want a yard with tropical fruit growing in it. I can't fucking live here, right? Something like that. Just catch my drift. I'm telling you how the energy feels. So this person shows up, and it's what you wanted, but again. It's why the 8 of Swords is here. It's also because you're making decisions too. You got to decide. Am I loyal enough to this person? For example, just catch my drift. Am I loyal enough to this person, to this connection, which I thought was dead? Am I loyal enough to it to forego my love of tropical fruit in the backyard and live in the fucking Arctic with this person? Do you want to do that? Would you make that move with this? You got to ask yourself big questions like that if this person shows up, because you got a shot at a new beginning in love. And the Tower says it's a big shot. But you got to ask yourself those types of questions if they show up. You got to put yourself in that kind of mindset. It's that big. I got the Tower twice. And the Tower's tied to 8 swords. And I can dig it now. Now I get it. Right? You got to ask yourself, would I move 10,000 miles with this person to a climate I don't like, metaphorically speaking, right? I hope you catch my drift on that, because I'm trying to save you from this, okay? All right. Now again, this can be a family member still. It doesn't have to be your long lost brother. This is, there's a lot of estranged families right now and stuff like that. Part of this loyalty, part of the decision process is we're deciding how much we're willing to compromise our principles, our own personal wants and needs, etc., for this individual, whoever it is, right? I mean, You've got those people, for example, that I talk about out on Reddit that are parents that are separate, children that aren't speaking to their parents because of political views and things like that, right? You got all that. Maybe the parent does, in this energy, want to come forward and say, this isn't worth it. I don't want to be estranged anymore. Let's just not talk about politics, and then we'll just go on. You got to decide with the loyalties. There's a problem with that. That's actually a problem because everything is politics. Who people back, who they support, who their friends are, who they surround themselves with is a direct reflection of who they are. So you got to decide if you're okay with that. Just sweeping it under the carpet, and not talking about it, whatever the difference is. Same kind of thing here, whatever it is, even if it's a love relationship. I think my analogy of you like tropics and they like Arctic is a good one. You got to really love somebody to leave someplace you really like and go live there with them. That's the opposite. So it's a good example. Right? Take whichever example works for you. But, it is what it is. It's not just about loyalty. It's about how much we're willing to compromise our principles, our beliefs, or our own specific needs. Okay? So that's why it poses a problem on some level when they show up. It's not just they come at the wrong time. You're just getting out of the shower. It's not about that. Right? You got time to finish pooing. You're fine. All right, let's go. 4 of Cups. Why is it here? I don't know why you're pooing in the shower, but hey, whatever. Knock yourself out. I don't know. No idea. I heard Stallone does that. Did somebody tell me? I don't know. Anyway, I have no idea. I heard it, though. I think I heard that. Anyway, whatever. 4 of Cups. I could be wrong. He's going to get mad at me. Steve's Love Tarot said you poo in the shower. No, I don't know. Anyway, 4 of Cups. I do think I read that somewhere. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. I can't say. All right, 4 of Cups. Somebody in their life. Really good advice here. Something to keep in mind, okay? All right. It's not about carpet sweeping issues you have with somebody. Those issues are still there. You're going to have to, there's something here that you're going to have to compromise about your love of fruit, your love of tropical fruit. You're still going to love it when you live in here, right? So you cannot talk about the fruit, but you still love the fruit, right? And now on top of that, you can't have the fruit. So, those are big decisions. It's not as simple. This loyalty, the energies around right now, Pluto going direct in Aquarius, making it very complex, what we have to decide. Whether it's societal energies out there in the world or in our relationships. This is a pretty big deal in the relationship here with whoever this is. Why is 4 of Cups here? The Lovers. Why is that important? The Lovers. I said, when I pulled this card, I said, look at their life and look at how they see you. Right? Your connection is the rainbow. I get the same fucking card crossing it. You're all they can think about here. I can dig it. I can dig it. But again, pay attention to what I said here. It's extremely important. A lot of people don't realize that. We can't just carpet sweep shit. We can't compromise our principles, especially in carpet sweep shit. Right? Compromise also applies on both sides. How much compromising are you having to do versus the other person? Is it all you? It might be. Because there isn't any hope of growing pineapple over here. There's no hope of it. It's not like you're moving somewhere in between. Like you got people that live in like New Jersey who try to grow oranges, and you can kind of do it, right? You'd be better off down in Florida, but you can kind of get away with it a little bit, if you got a little greenhouse or something. But ain't no fucking pineapple growing there. That's all I'm saying. This person here, they're really focused on you in their life. Oh, yeah, they are. That's what they want. I want that again. Why did I put 10 swords in it? And why does my life feel like a dead bison? And why do I keep giving it? What? All right. So incoming love geese. What's on top? The star. I said I wanted a star. Didn't I say the star comes after the tower? Maybe we get a tower here or a star because the star comes after a tower. We got a tower here, and then after it we get a star. Okay? Look, I can't make this stuff up. I don't. It's just, it is what it is. A lot of times people don't like what I have to say because, whatever, I don't, sugarcoat anything or whatever. I just give you the energy as it flows. It doesn't win me any brownie points. I'm not, I don't have 700,000 followers, I'll tell you that. But at the end of the day, well, the star, here it is. It's time. Why is that here? The Nine of Pentacles. It's time. Somebody realizes it's time for them to break free. There's the Nine of Pentacles. I think they decide to come towards you. I do. I said, even if, let's assume for a moment I'm the warlock on the hill. I think they decide to come towards you. I really do. It's minor arcana. It is up to their free will. But please, don't compromise. Decide what you're loyal to. Okay? Whatever this is about for you. Honestly. All right. Make sure you're not the one doing all the compromising. If this were you and me, first of all, I don't like the cold. I wouldn't suggest that. But let's just say it was. I would build you a greenhouse so you could grow your pineapples. All right. You want someone that nice. I would spend the extra money and make sure you got a greenhouse. All right. Here we go. Queen of Swords. Why is it here? But that's me. I didn't hear them offer about that in the energy when I pulled it. I didn't feel that. So keep that in mind. You might want to say to yourself, well, Steve would have built me a greenhouse. I didn't hear an offer coming from this fucker for a greenhouse, right? So what, I'm supposed to just what? Go without my tropical fruit? Well, pretty much. All right, why is the Queen of Swords here? Here we go. It's crossed by the Page of Cups. Yeah, somebody wants love. Somebody's just, again, there's these harsh. They're filled with hatred at the thought of love, because they don't have it in their life. What's on top? Three of Cups. Look at all this look at this pissed off fucking snowy owl Queen of Swords and all this happiness falling on top of it. Why is the Three of Cups here? The Three of Wands. Somebody here is just hating their life. They may even say the words, I hate my life. Like that, with that kind of anger attached to it. This is the kind of shit that leads to somebody breaking free, which explains why they show up to you in the dust cloud of 2 fucking towers. Okay? Damn. All right, let's rock. Let's do this. Page of Cups, which, by the way, was crossing here. And now we move to the next card, and there it is. We're going to talk about it. You got a new beginning in love with somebody if you want it. And I say if you want it for reasons I've explained. And I've already talked about it in relation to this. I'm not going to go back over it. Let's see where we go. But it could be on a smaller level. I remember early relationships. I had a girlfriend once who wanted to move in together. And I just didn't love her enough. I just thought, this is a big step. I want to be honest with you. It's going to end in a fist fight if we move. I'm going to be miserable. It wasn't that kind of connection, right? So I was honest. I said, I appreciate it. I mean, if you didn't want to, if she didn't want to escalate this thing, I would have probably stayed with her a little while longer. Maybe we could have gotten to know. Maybe something would have developed. I don't know. There was a little something there. It was very pagey, but. Move in together? No, that's big. I like pineapples. I'm not going to the Arctic with you. It can play out on that kind of a level. Here we go. Page of Cups. Let's see where we're at. It's red with the Lovers. The Lovers is crossing their Four of Cups miserable life, and the Lovers is crossing over here too. You've already said it, Steve, is what the universe is saying. Everything I said here applies here. You get a new beginning in love if you want it, but you've got to decide if you want to move to the cold with this person. All right? Just an example, just catch my drift. Right? Okay. All right, here we go. What's on top? The Seven Swords. Okay, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. At the risk of somebody shutting off their video, Seven Swords, my bullshit here, is red with the Nine of Cups. Don't go along to get along here, okay? Be very careful about that. Pluto is going direct right on fucking top of this shit. All right? Do not, and I'm telling you, that is a powerful fucking energy. You're going to see some shit. You're going to see some shit on the news out there in the world like you've never seen before when Pluto goes direct. Again, I predicted the damn protest once before. I'll do it again, but now it's going to get way more escalated than that. At the end of the day here, this is a big deal energy. Do not just go along to get along with this person. You will regret it later. Make sure when you're looking at your old loyalties, this is a message to you. You can have that new beginning. It's what you wanted. It's not showing up how you wanted it. You got to weigh that. Okay? This is a big decision. It's big. When the tower falls, it's no longer there. It's gone. That's it. Okay? So make sure you don't just go along to get along. All right? You say, oh, nice to see you. If it's not nice to see them, say it's not nice to see you. Again, because of Venus's influence and the way it's interacting with Mercury and Scorpio, it comes out, it's fine. They'll thank you for it. Oh, thank you then. Okay, bye-bye. Your words will be very eloquent, or more than usual. Okay? All right. Why is the Seven Swords here? It's what I said. It's what I said because it's a death card. His head's on fire. Because it's a big deal. Okay? There's no going back here. There isn't. All right? Plain and simple. All right. That especially applies to my offline reads. They're getting that a lot. I'm getting the message of there's no going back. Once we cross a certain point, that's it. You better make damn sure we're going the right way. I'll tell you what. I don't know. It's not my place to say. But this applies to your relationships too. This is a big deal. Whoever this connection is, it's Emperor and Empress level. That's huge. Okay? It's huge. I'm pulling on the tower. We already talked about why the Eight Swords is here. So I'm going to stick it under there. Don't bullshit yourself. And don't be afraid. Don't be rigid in what you think or whatever. If you're not happy to see somebody when they show up, you tell them. And you tell them why. It's fine. Oh, yeah, I'm happy to see you. Oh, you're not. All right. It's huge. You got a real chance here and something new. Or you can kill it. It's up to you. It really is. The tower is the final outcome. It's funny, my eye keeps getting drawn to this. I think your final outcome is tied to this particular. I think these towers feedback off each other. It's a tower for both of you. You're both in the same boat. Just make sure you're not the one doing all the compromising. That's all. All right? There's loyalty, and then there's doormat. Don't be a doormat. You follow? Okay. All right. Let's cross by the Ace of Pentacles. Again, it's what I said. It's been a long time coming. This is it. It's what you wanted. It's what you put out there. This is just something you manifested. This is something that's destined to happen. This is all playing out according to the way the roads of energy are laid out before us. Inevitable. I'm right. I'm checking my read. What's underneath it? The Knight of Pentacles. An inevitable energy. He's reliable as fuck. Right? Here it comes. What's on top? Oh, and I say it like that. That's the Rolling Stones' 19th Nervous Breakdown. Here it comes. Here it comes. Yeah, well, here it comes. What's on top? Temperance. It's beautiful energy. Why is that here? The World, the most powerful card I could pull. Wow. What's the bridging energy? The Queen of Pentacles. I mean, it just keeps getting better. This is you. Right there. Bridging, bookending the Tower, and the Eight of Swords. Try to look at it from several angles. You know, it's one of the things, we often say it about people with higher IQs versus people with lower IQs. I'm going to equate it to EQ in this case because it sort of applies in its own way. People with lower EQs or lower vibrational people tend to only see a few different things. Black, white, and maybe one or two shades of gray. People with higher vibration tend to feel things much more diverse than that. There's a whole rainbow of fucking colors and a whole bunch of different grays and a whole, thousands of shades of gray, not just 50, right? A whole bunch of them, and the black and white are there as well. But those are just sort of anchors on either side. there's something pretty incredible happening here with a lot of the loyalties in your life, not just this person. But in reference to this person, there's a new way to look at yourself that can come from it. As far as what you're going to, I mean, I still say they're coming towards you. You know, I mean, they could free will their way out of it, but this is what's going on right now. And if nothing else, they make all these decisions at a distance, and you make decisions at a distance, and who knows? You know, you come together at some point here. The towers indicate that. But there's a bigger picture here for you. There's a new cycle that's beginning. And it's one that you can't really make a bad call here with temperance and the world. And you come out smelling like a rose on this no matter what you do. I just don't want you to compromise yourself too much. I want you to take advantage of this energy in a way that you don't just come out feeling like you got something out of it, feeling like you got the most out of it you can. All right, instead of that. But yeah, man, I definitely have somebody returning. I've got an 8 of Cups reversed energy here, and I got a Knight of Cups. Yeah, I've got somebody returning. And I can't believe that was reversed. I've got somebody returning here for sure. All right? And I think you can make something of it, provided you pay attention to what I said over here. And you make something of it. This is huge. This is very auspicious. You make something of it whether you keep them or not. It doesn't matter. You can send them packing or you can keep them around. Either way, somebody's approaching you. There's no doubt about that. Let's pull 3 more cards for you. Let's go pull some wicked voodoo on this. You know what's not on the table? Well, I got mild devil energy here, but I don't have a devil. There's nothing going on here that's bad. You're getting a choice, right? You're getting a choice. You're getting to decide what you want to do with this connection. The universe is trying to sort out a lot of things right now. There's a lot of energies that are sorting themselves out at the moment. They're rebalancing. And we can decide whether that energy works against us or works with us. The universe doesn't care. It's balanced on either side. Whether we go negative with it, it's still balanced in the negative, and then we're stuck with that. That's how it's going. That's going to be the flow. We're going to move into a negative flow, or we're going to move into a positive flow. Each individual polarity is balancing. The opportunity is coming in to see which way we go, and it's a combination of all the energies in play, including the 10-10 portal, but. The Venus in Libra and Pluto going direct are the last couple of ingredients before this sucker goes in the oven. You know, for sure. All right, let's see where we go. This is a precursor to Pluto direct. If I pull it. Let's see where we go here. 3 cards from the bottom and a crossing card. I'm not sure. Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups, 3 of Wands, 8 of Wands. Expect all kinds of decisions to make, all kinds of chances to move in directions, all kinds of choices coming at you fast. We got information coming at you fast during this transit. Well, keep in mind, Pluto goes direct right on top of this transit. Things get real fast, real fucking quick. Okay, so you got a lot of information. This is a heads up. Heads up from the universe for you. In the base energy, yep, here comes this person. Coming back. Someone who walked away, someone you've got some, someone who's been in the deep freeze, returning. Something you thought was dead, returning. They are returning. You don't have a lot of time. I wanted to say you've got all the time in the world, and I feel like on some level you do. You're going to feel rushed here. I would rather you didn't. Okay, I don't think you're going to make a good decision if you feel rushed. So I want you to chill. I say that purely because I've got to hearken back to these 3 energies here. Temperance in the world and the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, it does come at you like a tower, and I'm trying to prevent you from going into 8 swords by explaining why you might. Again, you're going to feel rushed. I don't want you to. You're very protected here. Very much so. Okay, so be cool. But yeah, if it comes out here, you know, you're making some big choices about where you're going. One of the options that you have, okay, whether it's something going on in your life or something in this relationship, I can't say there's just one. One of the options takes you to a whole new place, someplace you've never been before. Again, everything's coming to you. That's Empress energy. There's the Empress. That's proof. It's an Emperor and Empress thing that I talked about in the pre-shuffle, right? I talked about it up there when we got the Emperor. I did. It's a divine connection. Everything's coming to you is what this is saying. So we're going to extend this a little bit. I want to pull on you quite a bit in the extended. I want to see what's coming at you. I also want to dig into this connection a little bit because it's amazing how the cards fell. I could almost, not almost, I did. I could predict them. That's how on the surface this is. That's why I said there's a very good chance, even when I pulled a couple of end cards, that this person shows up. And I got double Knight of Cups here. So let's see where we go. If you want the extended, there's a couple of links at the top of the description. All right, good luck.